Hello friends, today we will going to discuss the topic e-extension. You have heard the word extension, but here we are adding e to the extension, that is nothing but the electronic communication technologies are used in dissemination of information to the farmers. Nowadays, due to improve in the information technology, we have to harvest all those facilities available for us in dissemination of technology to the farming community in the way of e-extension. Now we will see some of the basic information about the e-extension. First, one must know about what is e-extension. See, e-extension, the one more name given to that is also known as a cyber extension or a information technology, or sometimes it is also called as a information communication technology. If we are telling about a cyber extension, it is nothing but extension over cyberspace. So in turn, we can say that the using of power of online networks, computer communications, and digital interactive multimedia to facilitate dissemination of agriculture technologies. As the name itself indicates that this e-extension or the cyber extension helps us to harvest the facilities available in information technology over a cyberspace, or by using the network, computer communication, everything, and by using in the form of multimedia, which helps in dissemination of technology very effectively and efficiently. What are the main objectives of this e-extension? The first one is to gain the knowledge and skill in understanding the concept about ICT technologies, that is nothing but information communication technologies. How these tools could be used in dissemination of technology to the farming community in turn helps us to achieve the agricultural development. And the next is to equip with the skills or knowledge about different ICT projects. The recent past, there are a lot of ICT projects introduced from central government, state government, NGOs, and even the private sectors or the corporate sectors. These are very much helpful for the farming community in adopting the technology for achieving the agricultural production or improve their production. In such cases, these ICT projects helps us to know about how effectively they are useful in delivering the information to the farming community to fulfill their requirement or needs under transfer of technology program. And the next is, it is helpful in supporting the state extension activities. See, when being an extension worker, he may not know each and everything when he visits a farmer. So with the help of this information technology, or through with the help of e-extension technologies, as an extension worker, he can browse through or get some information which is asked by the farmer but not known in depth by the extension worker. That will help him to give the information to the farmers based on his needs and requirements, and in turn that increases his credibility in the particular situation. And the next one is, it helps in providing the information in a short period of time for any end. For example, if I want to transfer information to a person who is living in America, I can transfer it through mail or through a message or through SMS or through Twitter and all those things with a fraction of a second. So such a way, in a short period of time, I can reach to the large population or to the destiny with the help of this e-extension tool. And the next one is, it motivates the farmer for effective utilization of the technology. That is nothing but, see, there are a lot of technologies. IoTs has come, the sensors has come that could be used with the help of fingertip, and you can manage your agriculture. In such situation, these e-extension help us to make utilization of all those technologies. And by utilizing the technologies and by operating or carrying out the operation in time and providing the required quantity of inputs to the crops, and effective management helps us to get a better returns in terms of higher profitability or by getting a higher yield. That in turn improves their socio-economic status of the farming community. And it helps in improving the knowledge level of farmers, because they will be accessing a lot of things which is connected with the information technology, and he will become more skillful in that. And it is helpful in easily accessing the information or updated information. Through mobile, you can access any information which is stored, present, or from any place with the help of a small fingertip with your Android mobile. Like that, you can access the information or updated information in your fingertip in a short period of time. Why we need this E extension? The first thing is to expand the knowledge resources. See, we are depending upon the traditional extension system like extension worker, grammar sevakas or the department. Many times the people are not updated, but by using this E extension technology, the knowledge resource or the knowledge horizon of farmers, extension worker and other stakeholders could be improved. And it helps in getting a better information access. For example, if I could not able to meet an extension worker today, I could not able to get the solution for my problem. But with the help of e-extension, I can access the information at any point of time, any period, anywhere, and I can have a solution for my problem. Here it helps in implementation or it supplements the inadequate technical manpower. For example, usually we used to find that due to from different research studies that each extension worker has to serve nearly about 1000 to 1400 farmers. That means it is very difficult for a one extension worker to cater the need of such a huge farming community. In that case, these e-extension help us to fulfill the requirement of the technical need to be given to a farmers in a short period of time, and it helps in reducing the human resources. It develops efficient feedback mechanism. When you ask a person directly, give a feedback about particular technology, they may feel shy to give it and we may get a partial information. Or if we may not get a correct feedback. But through this e-extension system, with such a fingertip, they can give a effective, efficient and correct feedback to the resources. And it is a very cost effective because we can cover a large number of population in a short period of time in delivering the information. And the next one is it accelerates the agricultural growth. Due to updated information or the new technology helps the farmer to go for a commercializing the agriculture. This in turn helps in achieving the agricultural growth. And it serves the farm stakeholders beyond the technology transfer role. This I have told many times. If being an extension worker, our duty is not only to give a technology or to solve the problems related to agriculture. Many times, a farmer may ask you a information or he may need a help from you in terms of the education of their kids, health or something else, maybe financial resources, anything. In that case, these extension tools helps us to get those information which may not be of our specialization, but you can able to give the information to the farmer and helps us to maintain the credibility in front of that farming community. And it empowers the small and marginal farmers. Nowadays, the several technologies has come which made the small and marginal farmers to commercialize their agriculture and they can get a better returns out of their cultivation. That could be done with the help of this e-extension. And it helps in developing a knowledge managers. For example, in a village, some few people are there who could able to access the information through this internet or e-extension sources. They can act as a knowledge managers. We can train them or we can help them to improve their capacity and access the information and give the information to other farming community who could not able to access through this information technology, and they may act as a knowledge managers. And to ensure gender equity in technology transfer process. Many times what happens whenever an extension worker visits to a village, he usually contacts the head of the family or a male member of a family. They may not have an opportunity to talk with the female member or the youths or the other gender. But in information technology, the information is available for all the people. There is no barrier of gender, age, education, nothing will come. So anybody can access. That's why it could able to give an importance for gender equity in transfer of technology. And for shortage, a stronger research extension and clientele linkage system, this e-extension is very, very essential. The information communication technology is one of the important component in e-extension. Or I already told, one more name given to the e-extension is ICT extension. See, this refers to the coverage of audio, visuals, telephone networks with computer networks through a various linkage system. See, whenever we are telling information communication technology, it consists of major technologies. The first one is the computer technology. That means through computers, maybe in terms of mail, browsing and all those things, the information is disseminated. And next is the communication technology. Communication technology, by using mobile, video conferencing, expert system, we can go. Information management technology. That means we can act as a database, as an app. As soon as the question comes, based on the database available, the answer will go. That is what is the information management technology. And what are the important tools or the gadgets which are used in ICT or E extension are, the first one is computers, laptops, internet, website, and web series. And the next important things which are used in E extension tools are mobile phones, smartphones, tablets, and nowadays the call center. The good example is Kisan call centers. And interactive whiteboards. Nowadays, the technology has improved in such a way that just if they whiteboard only, you can show all the multimedia effect and you can show them a video, you can show them the pictures and you can solve the problems with that. And interactive voice response system, that is nothing but a, whenever you call to some person, if the person could not able to answer, the computerized the voice will come and they will tell, if you want to go for Kannada language, press this, or English this one, or Marathi this one. After that, they will ask, if you want to contact a customer care representative or about a particular product, you press 1, 2, 3, numbers will come. And many times they will tell that after the beep, you record your problem. In the absence of the person also, you can able to record the problems and they can able to access it afterwards and answer will be sent to you and your problem will get solved. And the next one is touch screen system or information kiosks. Many times what happens, everywhere we cannot able to make arrangement of the human resource. At that time, these kiosks help us to access the information. Good example for kiosks are ATM, where you are going to go there, press everything and you will get the money instead of going to a bank and waiting for half an hour or 1 hour. And if you go to a railway station, or if you go to a mall, or if you go to an airport, many times in the agriculture university also, as you come inside, they will going to place a kiosk where you can access very important varieties, what are the important pests, diseases, management practices, maybe marketing channels, important experts related to that you can access through the touch screen kiosks. And the next comes is the digital TV, scanners, personal digital entertainment devices. That is nothing but through television, radio, or maybe through community radios. All these things we can able to transfer the information by means of e-extension tools. By using these tools, what are the ICT techniques are used? The first important one is the email, internet telephony, or Wi-Fi. And the next comes is nowadays it is occupying a major position in the transfer of technology in terms of ICT, that is WhatsApp, Facebook, and the Twitter. And the next comes is GPRS, USSD technologies, and SMS services, that is message services, conference calling all these things are used to contact immediately to few people or immediately to reach some number of people. And the next comes is e-learning, teleconferencing, video conferencing. These are some of the techniques which is used to disseminate the technology to their place without the personal presence or with the help of this information technologies. And next comes is the GIS, remote sensing technologies. This is becoming very important because it helps in carrying out the precision farming, or we can precisely carry out the agricultural operation which is required for a particular area or for a particular crop by reducing the cost of cultivation, and we can increase the production or the profitability. And the next comes is the streaming media, postcards, videocards, and the blogs. That is nothing but your TV, radio, newspapers, all these will come, and the new things are postcards, videocards, and the blogs are used to disseminate the information to the farming community or other experts. From where are the place where the ICT is applied in extension education? The first important application which is used especially in the extension education is the word processing application, which is used for preparing the text documents. And the next one is the presentation software that is used for preparation of presentation, maybe in a video conferencing, maybe to the app, or maybe anywhere. These are used. And the next one is the spreadsheets are used for calculation or preparation or tabulation of data, and also sometimes to act as a database for our future extension activities. And the next comes is the database. Based on the spreadsheet, We are going to store the information in terms of database and use to store it the information which could be used for the future. And the multimedia, by using audio, video, photographs, musics, and motion pictures, and everything are used and make the video in such a way that we could able to convey the message very efficiently, effectively to the any categories of the farmer. And the next one is web browsers and the email. These are the important things which are used in e-extension services. See, nowadays, we cannot depend on the traditional method because the reduced in extension worker and increase in the service needers. That means the farming community is increasing compared to that of the extension worker. As I told already, for each extension worker, he has to cater the needs of more than 1,000 to 1,500 farmers, which is impossible practically. In that case, with a short period of time, with the available resources and the whatever the improved technologies that could be used to give the technology in time, so that they can able to adopt it and get the higher profitability, and they could able to increase the production of the country to feed the increasing population. I hope you have understood the importance of this, and